But this is a chance for him to show on the world stage that he is the future for NaVi, that they made the right decision to bench SCY, to cut him, and to bring this academy player in.
For the beginning of this one, already they are running 2 people down, and it looks like it's fast from the T side into the ramp. I don't think the CTs even know this yet. They might now, because they're also checking what an active round for the CTs already, and from the T side as well. niko starts another headshot. He needs the 4th, and he'll get it. Oh my god! We are off to a hot start. The last one is m0nesy.
Only Electronic knows at present, and it does actually seem like they're going for ramp, where 2 members from G2 wait. This is a tough crossfire to deal with, but that might open things up for Bit getting that frag.
Puts a lot of pressure on the ramp all of a sudden, and they have a lot to deal with already. Oh, the crossfire is working out great. JKS will follow it up. A nice 1, 2, and even a 3 combination coming in there with JKS getting the last one. 20 seconds left at the moment, and with the bomb and ramp control of the CT side, it's going to be difficult. They know that Bit is coming. This is not a surprise. They're absolutely aware that he is walking down below somewhere, and yeah, time is simply up. For him for Bit to try to contest this bomb, he would have to just run up there, noise and all, and that's almost certainly a death sentence. So G2, they will secure the victory in spite of losing that early battle over at the secret stairs. Or is it actually towards the... Yeah, towards the vent instead. That's so quick. They were blowing out the windows in T-spawn and just threw it right away. niko's gonna get one, and the follow-up is just a good, educated guess to take down Bit, and Hunter is there to make sure that nobody's gonna make the dive down. So, yeah, a bit of a roll of the dice in this one for NaVi, probably hoping that some of the early pressure towards Mini and Vent would have, you know, maybe created more chaos on the G2 side.
niko himself recognized that maybe he didn't deserve such a high ranking by HLTV's top 20, but I think he's making a case for it here.
You know, in my mind, the way that I think about the world.
Peaks, we've loved what he's been doing lately. Ever since HooXi joined the lineup, he's been just going for these so vigorously, and niko is there to connect with him. 2 openers for G2. They could fall back. They might want to just sit around, though. Don't want to give their life up for free from a trade attempt, but there's nobody there for NaVi. Well done.
That is so... That's crippling at the start of the round. The bomb is out there, and it's going to get picked up eventually, but just... You hear the M4 go off up by the container, and you are not expecting to get peeked by an AWP. That's a 2-in-1 shot. Oh! No! He just didn't even face him. Simple on the other side. Love to see his reaction. And Electronic is out here. His team already defeated.
Not much left for Electronic to do in this one. Probably more about self-preservation at this point. Try to do a little bit of economic damage. Okay, we're gonna find a kill on HooXi there. But that will be it. All right, 6th round for G2. NaVi, they had to construct consecutive... All right. This is a good position for niko, though.
Could be, especially because they only have 1 Molotov, and they don't want to use it for this one. So he's going to get that one almost for free. Bit trying to see if he could sneak his way through without using any utility, because, again, now we don't really have that. And he gets punished for it. 17 and 4 on niko. It's absolutely disgusting.
It's what you love to see.
But look at the rest of the team, even.
Yeah.
No one's even close. Oh,
well, Hunter wants to catch up. Double kill for him there. I love this about G2 and how they play Nuke, by the way. The way that, even in a 5-on-4, they're willing to push the issue. It catches teams off guard so frequently. NPL finally finds his first. 30 seconds, though, and it might be too little too late for the rest of NaVi. But, oh, okay, a 2nd kill from NPL. That was looking pretty snappy. We're seeing the individual skill from the youngster, but good call for NaVi. They really needed to get back in this one, and there's still a great opportunity for them to have a respectable half.
Look at this cool lobby crunch. It's a new classic. Perfecto, though, one of the hardest players, I think, to fool with something like that. He just always seems to be aware of his surroundings, even at the start of a round like that. So well played in taking down HooXi. But those lobby crunches are so lethal. And he gets... Wow, he actually gets shut down. Anyway, niko, he took the liberty, the space on the map to crawl onto the T roof, which in itself is a massive risk. And then he got the shot. Simple's going to be taking down m0nesy and Hunter. Just his head showing here. Molotov maybe to try and buy some time. JKS getting in the taps on the outside. And another headshot here for the Australian player.
niko's showing no respect. He's got 20 kills right now. He's pushed every single round, it feels like, towards outside, maybe 1 or 2 just playing back. But this time he pushes through lobby to get onto the roof. The T roof. Not supposed to be there that early, not on a gun round. No. Yeah, that here for free. Oh,
okay.
He gave the chase up.
He did. That's going to tell them right there. And they're on top of him. He's actually sandwiched in. High pressure scenario all of a sudden. Perfecto. Is the rest of the team doing anything? He's occupying a lot of the team right here. So it feels like NaVi somewhere else has to do something. He goes down almost for free. And it doesn't seem like there's any movement on the rest of the map.
No, you would have loved to see a distractions, some kind of fake, or NaVi to just use the fact that 2 people are trying to figure out what's going on. But now it's just so segmented. G2, they can recover. They should be able to put this together, but no, actually, they just walk right out the door. And Electronic and NPL pull off 2 frags. I thought G2 was going to recover right there, but NaVi just walked on out, and they were able to find the kills.
All right, brilliant stuff. Bomb instantly planted behind that one. And a bit of a choice now to be made. Not a lot of money in the bank for the G2 side. So these 3 rifles, super critical if they want to continue to do this. NaVi, they're going to be allowed to get a 3rd round. Then we might still have a game on nuke. It feels like they need that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think we've already seen at this event, and really with just years and years,
They're working on that new lineup, so I'm not too concerned. m0nesy with the opening again. This time it's simple, so heavy loss for NaVi to lose him early on in this 15th round. They are in so much trouble. niko is nothing so far. What an absolutely classic performance at the moment. 3 versus 5, 50 seconds left, and m0nesy, shallow peek coming up from Electronic, but because this kid on the other side is so lightning fast, it doesn't even matter. He's going to hit the shot anyway. Perfecto, the last one left, and only question is, how do you want to go down, niko or m0nesy? He'll pick niko, and what a devastating first half. G2 looking hot to begin with.
niko right now has 169 ADR. He has over double what a good game is, a solid game for other people. Might have a chance to collect some more damage here. Even got shot in the butt by his teammate, but that didn't slow him down. Putting himself, and he is taking the same spot STY had. This is already a big challenge for him, though, as they are executing into his sight, and he is passing the first test. 2 kills with the FAMAS, but there are still G2 players trying to breach this bomb site. JKS finding 2 of his own, and Perfecto on top of the hut, able to close things out along with Bit, because you just need that one. But sometimes, actually, teams, especially in this kind of format, where it's this group stage, they might actually not want to go too deep into their playbook. They might actually want to hide strats, so they just kind of keep defaulting. I've seen teams that are up at this much just go for default, 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 and then eventually someone just wins an individual fight. It turns into a 2nd kill, and then they win the game. So, okay, it doesn't matter what pistol this guy's got, huh?
He got the 1, which is mandatory for him.
Electronic probably wants a little bit more action. He recognizes that he's warmed up into the server now, but he just needs more fights. So, we'll be looking for him. Okay. Love that. 1 shot, 1 kill. Looking for more. Another headshot for Electronic. Yeah, he's definitely feeling it at this point. This is becoming a little bit more worrying more quickly when he is showing this level of form.
And you know what? When niko unfolded all the chaos in the second half pistol, Electronic was smiling, and I feel that you can also like, okay, fine. If you want to do that, I'm ready too. Really good stuff here. Good clicks coming out. He seems so crisp at the moment. That's an 8th round that's going to be picked up by the NaVi team. So they are feeling really, really good at the moment. You need to keep this up, NaVi. They've had a good run at the start of the second half. This is pretty impressive. They were almost getting pushed out of nuke. But one slip up, one mistake, and it could be done. Perfecto's not going to be making many mistakes at all. And JKS, he'll still be able to find that one. Electronic showing up, and he's deadly accurate. But m0nesy, he's up for the task. 3 on 3. NPL on the back getting put to the test once again. And his crosshair was not ready for it. Follow-up headshot from m0nesy leaves Simple down below, far away from the action, and unable, surely, to reclaim this round.
Great call from HooXi. Great movements from G2. Recognizing every sliver of opportunity they had in that round as the player falls from top of the garage. They can push in through the door. They can follow that push up. It all came together. It was a bit slow, and I think that caught NaVi off guard. I think it caught NPL off guard. Did so well when it was that full-on, just A-exec right in his face, but this time it's a little bit more strategic, and that long, drawn-out nature made him uncomfortable. It made him nervous. He didn't know where he should be looking, and HooXi, he actually was able to take down that anchor. So,
Fine. Cool.
he's been doing a great job out here. He's gonna have to do more, though. A lot more, if they want to come back in this game.
They need 7 in a row. So yeah, Electronic out here in the yard. So close. He must be able to see just the elbow, and the crouch in is there. But niko just as accurate on the other side. The Electronic gets blown up. Sneaking up. Hunter, he wants to try and see get into the ramp, and he almost had the timing for it. 4 and 4, and with this kind of ramp control and so much time left, I think they're in a good position here, G2. Let's see what HooXi can call from behind this kind of forward. 24 seconds left, so G2 running out of time right here. They have a smoke still to try and see if they can block off someone and go for the bomb plant, but Simple is in all the right places at the moment. That's the smoke. Great use of it. HooXi on the opening, perfecto. Double spray down, maybe to try and save the day here for NaVi. If not for that, they might have already lost it here. 4 seconds left, and they can't see a thing. The bomb is going to get planted, even if Simple comes in with the punishment afterwards. JKS now on his own to try and win this one for G2, and he can't get the job done. NPL, labored spray, but it will be another round for NaVi. And that's going to be fun when it gets there, if it does. They have to still win another 5 rounds in a row when niko running through with the AK. He's taking it upon himself to just try and see if he can close it right now. 31 kills on him, and the pressure is on for the B bomb site. No time wasted. Instant bomb plant, grenade on top of Simple, and with JKS stabbing in the back with a MAC-10, that is absolutely lethal. What a call. G2 changing the formula and speeding up to that B bomb site, and NaVi were not ready.
No, the outside smokes worked out for him. Electronic couldn't repeat the success of prior rounds, just spamming them right through the smoke blindly. And now he's forced into such a tough situation, along with his partner in crime, Perfecto. They've done a great job clawing this one back, but it will not be enough. G2 close this out, 16-10. Ending front sight, and there's some flashes too. So, oh no, sorry, it was actually the Mahone smoke. The one he showed actually in the Mahone zone.
It was. They don't have to worry about pit. They're going to be jumping into it. And there's the headshot. One from HooXi, one from niko. And it will open up the bomb site. So yeah, even in a non-rifle round, that is still a really powerful smoke. Glad that we called that. Shout out to Danny. He's always on point with those clips. And the rest of them, they're far away before they didn't even need to get close. They can't. Just maybe let him chill out a little bit out on banana for a minute before you really could do something more. He's jumping up on the sandbags there. I don't know if he could see over them just yet, but... And it's dangerous for him to jump to look over. That could also obviously expose him to Electronic, so... just enough! I can't believe it.
I'm not even sure what he spotted there. Probably an arm, but that's actually going to activate G2. They're pressing into the bomb site now. niko finds the double entry off the back of the assist from HooXi, and that's NaVi priced out of this round. What a default from niko. Just able to somehow spot, I think, an elbow.
Hit setup. Maybe especially simple with this AWP. We saw, Mahone was talking about the flashes you can throw into the pit right here. One of those land, you might be in trouble. But before it even gets close, it's another flashbang and an MP9 that sets up a beautiful double for Electronic. And they take that all away from G2. They thought they were setting up on the B bomb side. In fact, they were being set up on instead over at Archway. That's a really cool play. m0nesy and JKS 2 versus 4. And they are in a lot of trouble here. What a turnaround from NaVi.
Just great reaction. Excellent protocol from NaVi. Recognizing where G2 are likely trapped behind all those smokes. And then the perfect flash setup is there. Electronic able to pick up 2, even with the weakened gun. Given that he was on the MP9. And now m0nesy just wants to save this AWP into the next round. A rerun. I've seen this exact thing happen last round, Anders. But they're going faster. They're going much faster.
Way quicker this time before that MP9 shows up. Simple. He's flashed, but not enough. He can still see HooXi.
Oh, what?
That's absolutely sick. A good couple of headshots. Bit and Simple get exploded, and NaVi will pull the block once again immediately. Just that it's... You know, a lot of the time we say, I wonder, you know, if things would have played out differently. Like, how could that last round have been played out? And then they actually give it to us. They just say, okay, we will play, both of us, the same round. Only thing will change is this time, instead of waiting and delaying it over at Arch, G2 go much, much quicker. And it feels like, yeah, they put free fuel there, and it's a little bit passive. This time, they're changing it into a 1-4 setup at the end of it. So this A bomb site's about to be very well defended, and a slowdown from Bit with the kill. Simple takes one of them through the smoke. It's HooXi to go down, so maybe there is a chance for a defense, even if NPL is tagged up. Bit, he's doing his best to play hide and seek down in the pit, and that'll do it. Very, very tricky to try and break their way through. No fights for G2 to take. It was just smoke everywhere. So that's maybe something else for G2 again in terms of the speed behind some of these calls. If you sense that there is this weakness, it's not going to be there forever. And I think NaVi made a good counter rotation coming out.
But since niko hasn't been able to find anything, he's just getting shut down in most of these banana takes. It's been tough for them to find anything at all.
Oh, whoa. Leg shot, and m0nesy will run him down. Bit, you can't go down. You have to stay alive. You're the only defender at the bomb site. This is critical. He's going to put out smoke behind him, but they're just coming for him. m0nesy's stolen the AWP, and you'll find a kill on electronic. niko with a headshot. Bit is still fighting for the team inside, and finally, he is brought low. It's Perfecto now in a 1 versus 2, but so far, is niko that's paved the way with the deagle, and this is a tough one for NaVi to swallow. All on Perfecto to try and reclaim the round.
He's building a tunnel of smokes right now. That actually really confuses G2. They're not sure if he's going to pop out on the front, left, right, backside. And so HooXi, who is trying to play his own game in the smokes, decides, let's just play this one passive, and Perfecto, because he wasn't gifted anything there.
12th round, and they spent a lot of time waiting in the middle, and NaVi have not given them any fights anywhere. We're under 40 seconds as they try to make their way through. They don't have a lot to work with here, so this will come down really to the entries. HooXi's almost escaped through the smoke. m0nesy goes down next, and Perfecto. It's a really important double kill, even if niko finally finds that AWP shot all the way in the back, and they do have a... Oh, wait a minute! That's a nice shot. I was going to say they have a Molotov to get rid of him back here, but he actually finds another one, and the Molotov's not going to touch him. He's already moved out of there. 2 on 3. The flash is good. Stolen. Oh, they can't even get any rifles. That's the problem. If only Hunter could have got that, it would have been different, but NPL, he'll take it down. niko's still laughing.
Just being licked by that Molotov, and there is a beautiful flash. No, Electronic doesn't commit to it, actually. Still recognizes his position, and somehow it's NPL that is able to find the kill. So Electronic pressured, but Perfecto is right there behind him too. And so he's standing his ground, and I think this might tip G2 off to the fact that this guy shouldn't be fighting right now. There's got to be, something's got to be up here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're calling a bit of a hold right now. Wait a minute, maybe not. Hunter's flashed his way through, and that's a god flash. Taken down Electronic, but there's still another player here, and they were not ready, at least not for him to be up that close. JKS is going to walk right into the shot, leaves HooXi on his own. He'll get the kill, and at least could get the bomb plant. He goes straight for it, and smoke's not going to fade just yet. So HooXi now, with a chance for a clutch, he would have to get another 2 kills, make it a quad at the end of it. But he's bought himself a little bit of time, sneaking in for it. Simple and Bit on the other side. What a duo to be up against a clutch of your HooXi here. They don't have any nades, and neither does he. So it's all down to the mechanics at this point. Simple trying to check all the angles. Getting shot in the back, though, and now the pressure is on Bit. He's going to kit, but I'm not sure that helps right now. He's just going to try and not fake it. He's going all in on this one. HooXi hoping to jiggle it out, and in the last second, no! It was NaVi! He got the defuse anyway! Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, the margins really are that tiny. Second half is coming up now. G2 there on the CT side, NaVi on the T side, and niko. Well, he had a bit of a slow pistol round in the first half of Inferno, but otherwise he has been in a world of his own with this pistol. So let's just see if we could do it again. He's alone right now. There's no one here to help him out. There's one headshot, but you know more could be coming. They're trying to get rid of him, and that's great. That's how they got rid of him in the opening half here. Smoke him out, flash him out, throw nades at him. Just make sure he can't get those clean shots. So one might not be enough here. It's a defuse, and straight up banana comes the retake for G2. They're not slowing this down. Perfecto, though. Good Glock shot to bring down m0nesy, and now they're getting a bit closer. HooXi, he wanted that defuse, and now he's back in the second round here, or second half, to try and get some revenge. NPL, 1 versus 3, and HooXi will hunt him down. Triple here for the Danish captain of the team. Of those, which is a bit of an issue. That's a CT side flash that came out to the corner of Arch.
Oh, wow.
20 seconds, and HooXi's pushing up. So is niko. NaVi, they think they're about to attack the bomb site, but instead, they are getting shot in the back, and panic's going to be at an all-time high for NaVi right now. m0nesy spraying them down. A triple on the young star. And Electronic, yeah, there's nothing they could do. They got absolutely caught with their pants down.
Just took so long to develop that play, NaVi. Breach from, the flashes may not have been there, the mollies, everything that you need to have, you want to have a very clean route into the site. It kind of stopped them in their tracks. There was a little bit of counter utility there, to G2's credit, but on top of that, I just love that HooXi takes command, just pushes down. That's worrying. And m0nesy, he does. He definitely does. He's pushing on forward right there with niko. m0nesy wall banging symple out of the server, and niko just keeps pushing. This guy does not care if you are set up. He doesn't care how many people you have towards banana. He wants to do better than he did in the first half. That's
obviously, I felt like that was such a big opportunity. Yeah, there's the wallbang death on the other side, but that's that start of the round. I'm so confused. I think Bit was actually scaling up into the palace or into apartments at the same time, so I don't know if MPL was waiting for that and saying, you have to come back from palace or apartments to help me out. Either way, that seemed like a lost opportunity. They can't get it back. 30 seconds now, 3 versus 5.
Oh, the numbers are actually not here for G2.
Yeah.
That might be the saving grace for NaVi. It's a crossfire between just a couple players. Hunter and JKS, they got to hold on right now, and it looks like they'll be able to do so. JKS finds one, a second, and Electronic, he's already priced himself out of this round. 6 HP, not good enough to even hunt for the trade. When it's m0nesy on the other side of the server, there's a reason to be worried, but there's also getting the jump and knowing you have the jump in those kinds of situations. And I think he did spot those two players, so I'm just a little bit concerned for NPL.
But if it can keep going through the player break, that's always something to worry about. You end the year really hot. Who knows what can happen, but this is still looking very promising. Hunter turned around for the flash in the middle, but with him and JKS on the other side, this is a 3-way crossfire, a 4-way crossfire in fact, and it's blowing them up. Wallbang onto Bit to take him down in Simple and Perfecto. How do you bring this one back? If G2 played disciplined here, then NaVi should not get back into this round.
No way. G2 have been playing too well, I would say. Maybe with this huge round lead, which with the confidence they have, there's some way that they could slip here. But I do agree with you that I think G2 have put themselves in a position beyond just this game to be a team that thinks they should be contesting for trophies consistently. It's what niko needs to do to solidify his status and his title as perhaps the best rifler of all time in CSGO. You want to see him win more, and now's the time to do it. They have a lineup that's already been putting things together. He has a right-hand man in m0nesy. He has his cousin in Hunter. And it actually feels like this team has really found their stride.
Wait a minute. There could be a way back, maybe. m0nesy put to the test in the corner, and he couldn't get another shot off. 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2. As Perfecto and Simple will open it back up. They don't want to let go of this best of 3 yet. If they wanted to take a stand, then they can't really let G2 onto map point or series point. They really need the comeback right now. Hunter and niko, she said, the two cousins now circling the bomb site. Already a lot of time off the clock, but at least niko does have a defuse kit, so there is maybe a chance to get the job done, but not when Simple's hitting the shot. And actually, Perfecto picked up the second AWP.
And he's making his way back, still jiggling on forward. This is on a knife's edge. Hunter is so close to finding an opportunity here. Now decides this is time to peak, but NPL was holding the line. Good discipline from the rookie there from NaVi. Had so many chances, so many times when it felt like maybe it's safe to go back, but it never was. And so he just waited and waited, and that's all he needed to do. And now everything unravels for G2. They have no position, they have nothing to work with. Their position untenable.
Maybe even more impressive that he's still holding the apartments there when everyone else is starting to show up for NaVi, because it's very easy what can happen, almost this diffusion of responsibility if you've got a lot of people in the area.
This is going to put a lot of pressure onto Hunter and HooXi.
Yeah, this boost is usually good for the 1 kill, but when that many rifles are on the other side and all you have is the deagle inside, I don't think this crossfire should be enough to stop this at all. 30 seconds, a little bit of a smoke coming out. That's interesting, but they're going to find the kill immediately. The bomb, that's very awkward. And what a spray from Hunter as well. He takes down NPL, 20 seconds. And now it is a little bit more fun. G2 with a chance to steal this round away. They can get m0nesy and JKS into a position. There's a gap in the smoke. That's so strange. Simple. Nobody guarding him. That must have been called out. It feels like what could be a devastating mistake from NaVi. Electronic is now in the back here, and they know it as well. No grenades, but it doesn't matter. JKS has shown up to play in the game. He's got 17 kills, and that is the round won by G2.
That's odd, and G2 are pretty happy about that. Really feels like they stole one there, but they're going to take this one. niko has banana.
Does Perfecto standing inside of the flames. There was no way out, and no one that could have helped him either from behind. Simple couldn't really have swung against that. He also steps on a grenade, so 4 on 5 to start the round with. Okay, fine. That's great. Take niko down through the smoke and behind the wooden play back there. It's Electronic to go down next, and the pressure is on. Hunter here to help out, even as m0nesy will miss the shot. It's Simple and NPL, and they're not even aware. Hunter, that's a huge misstep. He walked right into it. Simple's creeping up. m0nesy's on the other side, and the timing betrays him. He's going to get dropped, and hooksy, how much of a hero do you want to try and be here? They have a little bit of money, but maybe not quite enough. And NaVi are only going to be at 12. hooksy's going to get close and hope that someone's going to make a mistake, but surely Simple's got this round on a tight leash. I'm sure that he's telling NPL, just don't get out of that pit. Just stay there for as long as you can. The bomb is way out in the open. He's going to try and underhand that smoke. They all train at the corner. Nice pre-fire. And he's quick with the spin. There's a chance now. But again, that bomb position is so dangerous. Hooksy, he has to hit this headshot right now. It has to be a one-click, and NPL's playing with him down there. Time is running out. And it's NPL to bring it down. And another round on this side. I think that's probably why Hooksy started to make his way back. That's the kill.
Yeah.
Hunter getting curious in the middle. Now they're split up. 2A, 2B.
This has been a death sentence for G2. These setups have not held up.
No, they really haven't. And they know it as well. m0nesy's going to be dropped, and now you got to wonder, NaVi, do they still want to go through with this? This is the best defended part of the map at the moment. 25 seconds. They are pushing through underneath niko. The flash is so good. It doesn't even matter. This is going to be overtime. JKS is way too far away, and NaVi, what a way to call themselves back into the second half. I'm really impressed. They made it work. Even though niko is playing super well at the moment, they found a way to shut it down. 23 now. And the clock's running down low. JKS spotting it out, and that should be the call. niko's walking up the middle. He knows that this is coming towards the A bomb site, so he's going to be here fast. And it doesn't stop Simple, though. He's going to take down JKS. m0nesy, they're about to be right on top of him, and I think he realized, gets the flick onto Perfecto, and now pulls out the USP instead. 4 seconds. He takes down Electronic and leaves Simple all alone. Very low on health here. Molotov, I don't think is going to be saving, and the problem is, he just can't take a sustained fight. And Hunter, smartly on top of the box, is being read. Simple, he's one step ahead, and he needs one more headshot. That was nearly it. m0nesy, he must be feeling the pressure. Simple just is not. Absolutely world class.
And then able to close it out versus m0nesy. It felt like m0nesy did enough. He was able to survive in that pit for so long, waited for the rotation, but Simple is just a master. So much pressure.
It is. This is one of those rounds earlier where they played slow and it backfired. This time, again, they're going very fast with it. Bit and NPL, they are alone, but they're still getting the job done somehow. 3 versus 5 and plenty of time, and the rotation is in already. A 3-man switch from banana into mid, and they're just getting picked apart. This is great. There's actually a bit of revenge from earlier where G2 had that same backstab onto NaVi. Now NaVi are doing it in return.
Those 2 initial kills from NPL and Bit held the crossfire strong, allowed for the rotations to settle in, and G2, they just never pulled the trigger. They never went all in on it. They never shoved their chips in the middle. And because of that, NaVi were able to just one-up them. The flank came about. niko, yeah, he's sitting in the library right now. He might get one off guard, but no, actually, NPL takes him down.
They have what it takes. Actually, this could be a really sick timing. If they run down Simple, this defense might be done, but it's easier said than it actually is to do it at the moment. Nice crouch from Hunter will take down Simple, and alone inside of the bomb site. It's a solitary player from the NaVi side. Hunter, a bit of a quiet game for him, but 2 kills in this round, looking for double overtime. And this is where G2 in the past, when they have this much hype around them, they make a couple of mistakes. They have over a minute to play this 4-on-3.
This is where Hooksy has to do his best work. He's dead right now. He has an opportunity to see the lay of the land. He's able to call with the ultimate perspective. And this is where we are seeing him telling everybody, just hold on.
Yeah.
Play to punish. See if NaVi make the mistake. Don't do anything too suddenly. Make sure that it is a concerted effort. niko just making sure that he's pushing anybody off that banana angle, keeping NaVi honest. And oh, they are very honest. Bit is in this bomb site by his lonesome. If Bit is able to pull this off to get us to Mirage, it would be a miracle.
Yeah, alone against 3 people that are coming. He's isolated in the corner and instantly dropped. Hunter was absolutely sure he wanted to get the double overtime. Triple on him, 20 kills now, and they're gonna go for the bomb plant, obviously. Perfecto and MPL, yeah, they're gonna swing for this one. They're so far away, even by the time. And there's 2 Molotovs, one of them just used for M0nesy, but they have the nades to slow this down. I don't know. G2 need to make a series of mistakes, probably, to allow Perfecto and MPL to get back into this round. A little bit of a peek. The timing is great, and niko will tap it away. It is Perfecto, the last one alive. G2, and this time at the hands of Hunter, getting the round and getting into double overtime.
Down mid, early banana pressure. niko naded down to 52. Has a gap right here with this smoke. This might actually catch them off guard. Electronic not actually aware of that. Okay, opener finally for G2 towards banana. Perfecto, okay, he's trying to get on top of these oranges, and niko's reading that. He wants to keep pressing on forward. He's right there. Perfecto's butt to niko, and Simple, he's trying to collect the situation right now. There is no smoke for CT until now.
He actually legged him through anyway. It's so sick, he doesn't have to see it. Oh, another leg shot coming through, and still no kills behind it. I love the fact that niko, he jumped all the way up, getting close and personal to get that kill. Obviously, everyone was blind, but that is so sick. niko, he really got shut down in regulation on banana. He could not find that kind of entry, but in double overtime, he is there. Hooksy, blind or not, he's going to get that kill. And finally, Simple is there, but it is too late now. That bomb is so far ticked. It is a 2-on-3, and I think even Simple has to admit this one's not going to be happening. They're hunting him down. They want to take that away. That's sufficient. Even if they lose a couple of more players at the end, it's not going to matter. First round of double OT goes to G2.
Great work from niko there to find that opening pick, to keep on pressing the issue, recognizing that he was so far advantaged in this one. That was a great 5v3 by the hands of the man. Pimp called into water. He could catch these players off guard.
If NPL moves 1 step more forward, the shadows might just be showing on the ground, and Hooksy can crouch in and get the job done.
Oh, he saw it.
He did.
That was a pixel right there.
I'm pretty sure that he did. He's thinking about it. He's got to make sure no one else is nearby. There's the flash, and there's the setup. It's so sick. 3 versus 5 in the back of the bomb site. Electronic low from earlier. His earlier fight against Hooksy was a real issue. 27 seconds. So even if the bomb stops here, it should still be recoverable. niko making sure the Bit cannot join, and now Electronic, the hunt is on. Hooksy continuing what he started. A triple kill here in double overtime. As Simple as alone in a 1 versus 4. Might as well go for it, because it's going to switch half in a second.
That might be the craziest thing we see today.
I know.
Hooksy just charging in to take banana control, to find the opening kill. Their m0nesy is flashing for Hooksy to take top banana, and then he sneaks in, and then there's another flash to set up Hooksy, and Hooksy just kills Simple.
They had finally broken G2, and it was going to be another one of these games to add to the long string of games that G2 have lost after being up so far. niko winning the fight earlier against Perfecto, and if this could be how they start the year, if they can feel this kind of confidence, even being tested as hard as they have been, that's such an encouraging sign for G2. This is the kind of strength they need.
Oh, m0nesy. Oh, what? A headshot through the wall?
No way.
No. Oh, no. Simple. Didn't even get a chance in that one. This kid right here, m0nesy, he'll continue to be tested. He doesn't have to see his opponents, Anders. He takes another life. And JK, yes, this is a freebie. Bit lurking out in desperation, 1 kill away. And G2, they have survived the storm. NPL, the rookie himself, trying to get his team back into this one, but it's hopeless. It's desperate. It's m0nesy in the back of the site. He might get another blind kill right here in just a moment. But NPL is still pushing on forward, finds the tag, and the swing is there. niko, G2, they weather the comeback from NaVi to take it in double overtime.